Joining me to discuss this ravaging situation of insecurity is our security analyst, Femi Aratokun-Ale. Hello, Femi. Thank you for joining us.
Hi for having me. Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon. Now, Femi, this recent attack, we've seen it so many times, and it can now be said to be one too many. What do you think the government can do to nip this incessant attacks in the bud? We've seen so many kidnappings, so many killings, so many destructions that has left so many people, displaced. What do you think the government can do in this situation?
You see, thank you for having me. But one thing I would just let you understand is this: it's a very sad story that we're losing people. Again, it's a very sad story that the government seems to be losing their grip and losing power and losing the formation they ought to have taken in tackling all these thoughts for so many years. However, the key thing is this: what should be done seems not to have been done, and they are leaving it rather too late and concentrating more on election rather than concentrating on saving and protecting lives and property. This is one of the key problems we have in Nigeria. Again, let us look at from 1999 that we started a new democracy in Nigeria. We've been budgeting for security votes. Security votes. How much of this security vote can we see that we channel into protecting and devising new styles, new formation, new strategy, new structure to protect us in Nigeria? We're not using anything, but all we see is just mouth say and paperwork, but no action on the ground.
Right, Femi, talking about not taking the issue of insecurity seriously, we really cannot look past the so-called rehabilitation of some of the, bandits or terrorists that have been caught in the past. So would you say that the appropriate punishment is being meted on them, or would you say that they're still being treated, with levity?
I think, let me use your last one. They've been treated with levity. The kind of rehabilitation program they ought to go for seems not to be taking place. However, and I will say it again, however, those that are meant to actually take them on the route of rehabilitation don't even understand what rehabilitation is all about. Do we have structure for rehabilitation in Nigeria? Let us look at our correctional facilities, for example. How well have we been able to rehabilitate anyone coming from the correctional facilities? We really don't little or nothing. So looking at all these criminals, thieves, and all these guys, killing and, in the name of they have the AK-47, assault weapons and illegal weapons, they seem to be having upper hands, and we are not really helping our police officers, our civil defense officers in tackling this by not providing the proper and adequate machinery and equipment for them to tackle this. They are equally suffering it because we deploy them to all this hostile area, but without giving them the right tools and without giving them the proper welfare to deal with the situation.
Femi, let's come back to the attack. Now, many people are saying that this attack was actually a reprisal attack by the suspected herdsmen. Would you say that these claims are true? How would you compare or what would you say about the veracity of these claims?
I will not call it a reprisal attack, and at the same time, we can look at it that way. But let's look at the wider view. Where is this attack always taking place? They are always taking place in remote areas in the state or in our cities and countries. They are not really taking place in state capitals. They are rather taking place where they know nothing is going to happen by the time they go in there and perpetrate all their evil acts. No security will definitely come there. So the question is this: how can we deploy adequate securities to all these vulnerable cities and towns that we know of that attacks might likely happen? Of course, they know fully well that something might happen, but they are not just taking the advantage of the information they've had. Rather, they are just looking at it from a very simple perspective that we are on top of it. We're going to do it.
Okay, thank you so much, Femi. Thank you. It's been a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much for having me.